Hello everyone! It is the 13th day of Shorty September. I feel like could be unlucky and I hope that is not. Today's project is The Dangers of Smoking in Bed by Mariana Enriquez, and this is translated from Spanish. She's from Buenos Aires, I think. Yeah. And it's like a bunch of little horror type stories, like horror-ish. And I've just read the first one. It was only a couple pages long, and it wasn't like really scary or slashery or whatever. It was just sort of like minorly creepy and unsettling, like something that normally wouldn't bother me. But because I was reading it really early in the morning, like being the only one awake and like it being dark outside, it did like really creep me out. It's about like this dead baby. And it's like gross and like follows this person around. Ew. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Now I'm on a new one. They're sort of setting it up. I think it's going to be like one of these weird teen revenge things. So I'm already excited about it. I hopefully will finish it today, but I don't know for certain because it is quite thick, mind. It's thicker than a lot of the ones that I've been reading so far in Shorty September.
Almost.
Oh my god, y'all. Alif Shafak has liked my Instagram post about her book. And in like the review, like, oh, I've like criticized it. Oh god. But I want her to like me because I love her so much. Oh my god. In the YouTube video I did about it as well, I said I don't like her writing. Oh my god. Should I delete it? I have so many regrets. I don't want her to hate me. I love her. I just have qualms about some of her writing. Oh my god, I have so much anxiety. Oh, this internet business. It's too much. It's too much stress. Like, I can't cope with the anxiety. It's too big an audience. It just lives on the internet forever. Oh my god, I'm having a breakdown. Did you come to say hi? Yes. Hello. Hello. Is it food time? Is that why you've come to say hi?
So crazy, living life gets hard to do, and I'm glad.
Okay, so I just bought this book at the bookstore. And the lady was talking to me and she just said, have you watched the Netflix series? I was like, no, what is this? Now I feel like if I can't find that damn Shawshank Redemption book somewhere in my effing house, I refuse to buy it again. And I might replace this one with it for the half and half prompt, you know, where you read the book and then watch the movie. I may have to replace it with this one and then watch the Netflix show. Okay. I think I'm really enjoying this book. One of the stories was going really well and then it ended and I'm pretty sure I didn't understand the ending. I may have to read the story again. But other than that story, I feel like all the stories are really good. Like my favorite one so far is this one where this mother and grandmother went to this witch to have their fear taken away, and they like put it on to their youngest child. They like transferred it, and then the witch was like, oh, I didn't want to do it, but you know, I moved all their evils and transferred them to you because you're pure. Like it was just good. Like, it's creepy, man. Like, they're just weirdly unsettling, you know. But also I'm really enjoying the element of, I don't think I read a lot of South American books. So little things like a story about the searing heat of January and stuff like that. I just realized it sets it apart. Like, I don't read a lot of it. Anyway, it's also going pretty quickly. I'm sort of, I guess, almost halfway-ish, a bit off from halfway. And that's sort of further in the book than I expected to be, so.
Any little sister.
Okay, wait. My little sister, Crimplehammer Shimmermoss, is getting married. Chiselchin Falconrider has been courting her these many months. She writes and tells me that he asked so sweet for her to be his love and life partner that she just felt so happy saying yes. I have several months to make them a gift, but no idea what to make. Bloom brightly in your heart, Odie.
So we have to make something for Odie.
Well, I think he's trying to think of something to make for his sister for her wedding.
So I want to make something for them too. Mewn massa blood and glass, mewn massa blood and glass, mewn massa blood and glass, my blood and eisiau partner.
Like a side project to Shorty September. Like I also have an audiobook going on in the background. Like I always have like one audiobook and one like normal book going on, but because I've been reading so much like of the physical books, my audiobook is sort of taking a bit of a backseat, and now there's only 4 days before the library takes it back for me. Like it's on BorrowBox, like the library's audiobook app. There's 4 days left and I can't renew it. It's like it's one of the Rivers of London ones, one of these like books in the series of this like Ben Aronovich or whatever, this like police officer who like works for the police in London but is part of like a department of like the magical crimes division or whatever. And it's really good, I really love it, but it's obviously going slow and now I'm feeling the burn. Like anytime I go anywhere I have to have the audiobook in. I feel like I'm not getting the full experience. It's stressing me out. Okay, I've done it. I finished it. And it was good. Okay, like, it is not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. Like, 84,000 trigger warnings just straight out the gate. Self-harm, like molestation, like sexual abuse. Yeah, like there is some crazy stuff in this book. Okay, just gonna put that out there for you. But like the thing that I love, like my favorite kind of creepy thing is like slow build creepiness that you're not sure is a real creepiness or is just like imagined. That's like my favorite kind of creepiness, and this was just like 1,000 stories like that. Like like a theme that sort of ran through most of the stories, like not all of them but most of them, was someone who was like haunted by things that only they could see. And like I think, you know, we're supposed to take it as they really were haunted, but every other person in the story like is probably still convinced that they weren't haunted, that they were just like, you know, losing their like grip on reality. But also there were quite a few stories where you could actually like see the creepy thing, like, you know, it's the point of view of an actual ghost or whatever. I think one of my favorite ones was the very end one where these kids are playing with a Ouija board, and they're looking for one of the girls' disappeared parents. Like they don't know if she's dead or they don't know if the parents are dead or if they're just disappeared. They just didn't come home one day. And so all of the girls, they sort of like envision someone in their mind who they know or who's related to them or whatever, who has disappeared, who they don't know is dead or whatever. And they're sort of asking these spirits then about the girl's parents, like if they're dead or what happened to them, blah, blah, blah. And then they get an answer off one of the spirits that says, these spirits don't want to tell you anything because there's one of you that bothers them. And they're like, what? Like one of us bothers the spirits, you know? And then it turns out, like, minor spoiler, like not big spoiler because it, you know, the good bit is in the details, but it turns out that the person who bothers them is the one girl who doesn't have anyone disappeared. Like she wasn't able to contribute anyone to the circle of people she knows who have disappeared. Anyway, I really enjoyed that. I flew through that. It's one of the thicker ones of the shorties that I've picked for this month, and I like annihilated it and I really enjoyed it. But I definitely think that it's 100% not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Like you have to be like into some weird shit like I am into sometimes. Okay, so now that one's finished, right? And tomorrow's project is LA Woman by Eve Babbitt. I don't really know anything about this one except it's like someone living their best life in LA, like living the LA life. Shan and Bert have said that they are pro Eve Babbitt, so like I'll take that review and run with it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I'm excited. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions for me, any thoughts, any comments, literally at all, please let me know. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.